cutout though.
Oh, the cutouts of all of us. That would be pretty good. Welcome, everybody, to another episode of Dose of Dysfunction, Life Coach. And with me, as always, is the resident Redneck.
Howdy, y'all.
Hey there, the real Viviana, too. They
Hmm.
said hi. So
Is
I'm
that
going to
like
say
the
hi
real
back.
Slim Shady?
I don't know. Maybe.
That's all I can think
I'm
of now.
Slim Shady, the real Slim Shady. All you other Slim Shadys are just imitating. Hey, I actually know
Kind of
part of the
surprised
song.
you know that much of it.
I actually liked Eminem. I like Eminem now. I actually saw a really interesting thing the other day when somebody made the comment. Basically, they were saying, why, how come Eminem isn't like revered more as like the greatest rapper of all time? Because he's pretty decent. And the guy goes, because he lived.
Yeah,
I was like,
nobody. He hasn't been
damn,
shot
that's
yet.
crazy. But that was pretty much, they're like, no, he didn't die
Mhm.
at the like height the right before. So
Yeah.
could you imagine, because think of like Tupac and Biggie, how much their stuff, money and everything they made or like was made after they died.
Oh yeah.
Think of Eminem with his song library of unreleased stuff and that. Imagine how much money he would make or his estate would make
When
he passes
dies,
away. Yeah. I mean, it'd be nuts. Hey, Carly's in the house.
Carly.
So, but that was one of those things. I was just like, that's nuts, to think that's why everybody's like, oh, he washed up or he's this or he's that. And it's like, no, he's still pretty much at the top of his game.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't like his new shit. I listened to some of it the other day, and I'm like, oh, okay, so you are completely different now.
Well, yeah, but as far as his ability to rap, his ability to how quickly he does it, not only that, when you actually break down, he does it so fast, but when you actually break down a lot of his lyrics and stuff, they're impressive. In his like rap battle stuff, how he comes at people,
Yeah.
it's really impressive to watch. So, it's one of those
No, I
things.
mean anybody that has a skill like that is fun to watch. The part that I don't like where his new shit's going. And I don't like where a lot of them's going with all their new shit now. It's either fuck this person or fuck that person or whatever, or most of it you can't understand.
Well, I feel like newer rap, and I don't immerse myself in it, obviously,
Right.
but lyrically it's not impressive.
No, it's shit.
It doesn't.
It's the same thing with the new country music. They say the same three fucking things over and over and over, and then the end of the song. It's like, really? And then, literally to a point, they can take that same song, change the three words, and boof, new song.
Yes.
Like, really? Come on.
It's
Get
super.
some fucking tell a story, motherfucker.
Right?
That's what music is about.
Well, it is what music's about.
I mean, I can't sing, rap, do any of that shit, so I mean, I guess you got one on me. What?
No, but I think it's the loss of the quote unquote the artist. You're losing that. People are just, well, it's a copycat world. It's no different than the social media thing. Like all anybody does, us included, is you copy whatever's trending and do it your own way.
Yeah.
Maybe you change it a little bit.
But I've got a couple of good TikTok ideas that I think we need to do.
Well, that's fine. We can do them. I can tell you TikTok pissed me off the other day. This will probably get me, but well, no. So the TikTok we did that the Guinness Book of World Records joke.
Oh yeah.
They muted it within they muted it within like 2 minutes of me posting it. The reason that upsets me is, do you know where I heard the joke?
On TikTok.
On TikTok.
Oh yeah.
And I was like, you got to be kidding me.
Here's my question. Were your tits out?
No.
No.
And that's probably the problem.
No, I bet you it's because my face was on it because you said it to me.
Yeah, that's true. I was.
But they don't like me on TikTok.
No, but see, that's not true.
Fucking scared.
Because the other one we just did, the one where I made the The donkeys.
I love how I like have it out for blind people, and you give zero fucks about deaf ones.
Yeah, well. So the deaf joke, the donkey style, right? No, they played it a bunch today. They played it. It's got almost 5,000 views, like 4,600 views. They've played it a bunch. It has like almost 50 shares, like another X amount of saves. It's actually like got some traction, right?
All right.
Well, but what I find
with that.
what I find funny about that too is I changed on Instagram. I tried something different today because we'll get about 1,000, 2,000 views on a post, right? And so one of the really big heavy things when you're man, Carly's working her ass off as a moderator tonight. Thank you, Carly. But one of the things I found really interesting was when you go through reels on Instagram, there's a ton of inspirational shit where they'll do like landscapes with the music with like a quote, right? I posted 3 of them today. You want to know how many views each one's got?
How many?
3.
Wow. They shadow banned your ass
Yes,
hard.
they like smack. Nobody's viewed it. I was like, really? I can put I posted the donkey style joke on there. It got about 1,000 views. I don't know if I posted the Guinness Book of World Records one on there or not. No, I think I did, and it got. But what's funny is the Toyota joke we put on there, right?
Oh, Jesus!
No, they still that recycles. Like they keep recycling. It has almost 50,000 views.
Let me remind you. Fuck you, Toyota.
Right. So it had always. Oh, Carly says my chicken head is the favorite. The chicken head is the favorite. Which one?
Nuts?
Well, no. She said she was dead to the click, click. Yeah, the pop, 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 and then
you're off. By the way.
Oh, I know. That's because I didn't have the sound loaded. I recorded that and then put the sound to it. And I knew I was off, but it was late, and I was like, fuck it. I'm going to post it anyway.
I was going to say, you're off, and I was like, Casey, what kind of fucking B-list bullshit is this?
Did you see my new chicken head one?
Oh, no, I did not.
Oh, it's great. You have to check out the new chicken head one. One of the trending songs on TikTok is a sped up version of Sam Smith's Unholy. And
I'd have to hear it.
Well, it's getting a bunch of the like thirst trap shit too, right?
Okay.
So I put the chicken head on and I like caress the face of it as I turn like to this song. See, you're creeped out by it, but it's funny as
I'm
shit.
Not creeped out by it. Did my comment on your first one, did it carry on any more comments or no?
No, the only other comment on it is Carly, and she must have just saw it today. Yeah, she was like, "Lol, I'm dead," which it's funny. I like the chicken head. I think it's
so.
But I've
think always wanted to do this.
The Hey Brock has to come back. I just have to get more inventive and do more of the like dark humor jokes and stuff like that, where I can. Because I noticed that with the donkey style, it got some traction and it got people sharing and it got some laugh comments, but it's saved to like, I want to say like 20 people have saved it. Like, and so now TikTok does a thing where they tell you that somebody has saved your video.
So I want to get a tattoo on the inside of my right calf, like shin area, of a rubber chicken being hung by a rope.
Okay.
So you say my cock hangs below my knees.
Well, that's why I use at the same thing, the D's nuts. That's why I use the chicken head, because it's like the cock and balls, right? That's I got what I was going for, the cock and balls.
Nuts.
Yep. Rooster and nuts. So I wish that one would have got more, but it's so weird because it goes through these.
Because we're in Boise, we're Podunk, Idahoans.
Well,
at this
that's
point.
yeah, I think that's a lot of it too. Because when you post in places like
I know
Vegas
a lot of
or
people
big,
are pissed off about my beard.
yeah,
Like a handful of them are like, "What the fuck is wrong with you?"
they can fuck off. Speaking of, we'll see at the end of this month if I even have the remnants of a beard or just patchiness. I figured the wife would totally shut me down on this. I was like, hey, I'm gonna try no shave November this time. I want to do it. She's like, okay. I was like, wait, what? I normally get shut down
What
on
did you
this.
just say?
Yeah, I was like, wait.
Don't worry, her answer will change in about a week.
No, probably. And she just shook her head. Like she was just like, okay. I was like, yeah, I just want to see.
Well, here we have a couple other people at work doing the same thing.
Well, that's why I can get away with it. Joe won't hassle you in November for it. We'll see if I can get any semblance of a beard going. Like
a month isn't like so.
Well, it depends because if it fills in evenly, I may just clean up the lines and let it go longer the month and see if I can actually like get a nice filled in beard.
Nah.
But most likely it's probably not.
Yeah, I mean, I know there's scientific shit.
Carly
blah, blah,
keeps
blah.
sending me wide-eyed worsties. They're hot dogs, I guess.
Oh.
I don't know.
Big wieners?
I guess.
To
go with D's nuts.
D's nuts. I know I don't know what the scientific shit is behind all of it, but I know like I claim that shaving your face every day is what causes it to not grow in, right? When you shave enough constantly, it's like fuck it, why try? Right? Like that's I feel like your body just kind of
I think it's the difference. The more you shave, like the more it grows. Like the more it's like, no, motherfucker, we're growing. So like it grows in more the more you try to shave it off.
I can tell you when I shave, whether it be the top of my head or my face, before I lay my head down that night, I have stubble. I have fucking McStubble everywhere.
Well, yeah,
like
but
that. I mean, I'm talking. I shave my face at 6, 7 o'clock at night, and lay my head down on the pillow at 9, and I have fucking sandpaper already, and I'm talking shaved.
Yeah, but that's because, bro, like that's why you can grow this massive beard.
Yeah.
I can grow a goatee and a mustache, but when you start getting past that, I mean, I haven't shaved since last Sunday. So
that's a week?
That's a week.
You fucking lucky
yes.
bastard.
So I shave once a week as it is.
I don't have the choice. You know how fucking expensive it would be in razors to shave this every fucking once a week or something?
Oh.
Or to keep, like, if I knocked down this and just did the goatee, which I've thought about doing recently, just to freak some people out.
You'd
like,
freak a lot of people out.
Is he trying to get a new job? Like, what's he? But just shaving this, the problem is I'd have to shave once to twice a day. It's fucking ridiculous.
See, my sister had a boyfriend for a while in college, and he was the same way. And he had like where you have like the blondish brown, he was like pale white and had like jet black hair.
Yes.
And so he would shave, and by the time he walked out of the bathroom, he had a 5 o'clock shadow. I was like, you poor bastard.
Yeah, you could just see the follicles.
Yes, it was
skin,
like
oh,
air, let's go.
Yeah.
Go towards the light. Go towards the light.
No, I thought about trimming it a couple times, like let it grow out just a little bit and then trim it and let it, know, and just keep it that length just to see if it'll grow more. I probably won't touch it until it grows out a good inch.
Oh, see, that's what's probably going to get to me is I like to keep the mustache part short. I don't like when it gets.
Yeah.
So by the end of the month, that's probably going to bug the shit out of me. But
there's always cleaning it up and making it look nice. It still isn't. Yeah, I mean, you can still clean your mustache up. Obviously, no shave November, you're hosed.
Yeah, I'm going. But I'm all in this one. So we'll see how this works.
You gonna make it?
Oh, yeah.
Is that your okay?
Yeah. I won't have it. Well, unless my wife throws a holy living shit fit. I mean, at that point, I'm probably shave just to keep the peace. But I'm gonna give it a run for its money.
I don't shave to keep peace.
Well,
Fuck
yeah,
that.
that's the difference between me and you.
Well, she likes the beard. She was mad at me that I cut it this short, and I was like, "You don't have time for me anymore, lady."
Carly
You
says
and
at least I don't
4-month-old.
yell at her for gifts. She's gave us gifts. Well, I'm partially Carly. I'm not going to yell at you because I just don't think it's going to do me any good.
Yeah, we got to remember to shut that off next time.
Oh, to where they can't gift?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know why she feels like she needs to give us gifts. She's not the she's working currently. We are not. We're fucking off.
Well, yeah, that's very true. But I don't know. Yeah, she just gave me a bunch more gifts too. So I think now,
Carly, your hat leaves Monday morning. It has been stamped, tagged, and everything ready to go.
Speaking of, I got to get a black hat to mail off to.
Yeah.
So I got to get
one
that
upstairs.
And I think I've got to email or got to mail back and order some beanies if I can pull it off. So, Sheffy. Oh, not to worry you, but there's a grumpy midget muncher missing in the background.
Oh yeah,
Sheffy's here.
Kid.
Yeah, Sheffy, you got just me and the redneck.
Yeah,
but
the Briscoe kid has family in town, so he's hanging out with them.
He'll probably listen, but he's gonna be hooked to his dad's teeth.
I doubt it. He's not listening. No fucking way.
No, not right now, but he'll listen later.
Oh yeah,
he will. Yeah.
Okay.
You want me to tell you now? Here's how I'll prove he'll listen. Either he won't talk to me now, and it's gonna bug the shit out of him. But as Sheffy said, he is suckling. Yes, he is stuck to his dad's tit, and I'm saying that so when he does listen, he will yell at me come whenever he listens to it and be like, "I was not sucking my dad's tit." So
we're talking about nipple sucking like Friday at work too. It's great.
Were you? Yeah. That's funny. That's funny. But
hello.
That's fine. I mean, he needs his dad, I guess.
You do you, boo boo.
Yeah, he's happy. So he was talking about going to the game tonight.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
So, but it's all good. And unfortunately, we'd have Dave, but Dave just bowed out. Sheffy says, yeah, we were trying to be kind and not get banned on TikTok. He says we actually mean penis. So, well, if I get banned, I get banned. It is what it is. They bounced my other reaction video that was awesome.
Which one was that?
What? I just got banned. Hateful behavior.
You said penis. I don't know. Well, it's probably because you're talking about Brody sucking on a teat.
Oh my god.
Either that or somebody that is.
What? Everybody's laughing at me now. No, it's not accurate, TikTok. You misunderstood my live content. That's what I go with every time.
You were live with us on our podcast.
That's bullshit.
No, it's funny because
appeal it.
I'm gonna guess the reason you got banned is because there's somebody. There's Carly. Now that she's nice and bored.
Yeah, it was hateful behavior.
Yeah. That's what I got hit with like 5 minutes into a live last week.
Yeah, fuck them.
Because what I don't remember what I said, and I don't give a fuck. But
all right. Wes said I exist. Well, I don't know what the fuck I did to them, but apparently I pissed them off, so that's okay.
Who?
TikTok.
Oh, fuck TikTok. Who gives a shit?
So, well, I guess I am no longer live on anything. Fuck it.
Fuck it.
Sheffy says you call them a titty sucker.
Tit sucker.
There's worse things to be in the world, right?
That's true.
I
did mod you, Carly.
Yes. The Chinese whatever doesn't like me.
Oh, you fucking piss out the Chinese? You not like fucking cream of some young guy?
But I have like the thin stonery eyes, right? I should fit in, right?
Oh, fuck. You gotta look at you. What's up, bro?
I got Flat dice.
Have you seen the one where he's like, "Hey, hold on, I be American," and he fucking
Oh my god,
he goes like this, and he goes, "I have a credit card."
Oh,
He's like,
I
"Oh!"
love when Asian people do like white speak.
Oh, yeah.
It is amazing. I'm sorry.
I still, one of my favorite things in the whole world is like an Asian grandmother getting after her grandkids in that Asian American accent, where she's just fucking chewing their ass and like pushing them along with one hand and like sweeping behind them at the same time. And, like,
yeah, just
fucking...
they just well, no, I love racial humor. I don't care.
Yeah, it's like, the best. You know the difference between here we go. You know the difference between a snake and a white guy? One's a slick, slimy, creepy, nasty amphibian, the other one's a snake.
Right? Those are great. Oh my god. Yeah. White people are horrible. They really are. But yeah, I think it's fun to bag on all of the like stereotypes of everyone's. Sheffy says Asians are still amazed at milk.
I'm still amazed at how fast they all do math, even though they get offended when you say something about it. I know one. I'm like, hey, can you? I was like, dude, I'm fucking horrible at math. And he's like, 6. And I'm like, Jesus Christ. What, did you fucking read that through my eyes?
Right.
And he's like, why you have to make fun of me? And I was like, because... Are you fucking kidding me? I know more than turned the paper to you and you knew the answer. And he's like, I'm good at math. And I said, all of you are.
Oh, all of you are. Those are the...
He looked at me and he goes, that's pretty fucking racist. I said, what? You're Jewish. It's not even a race. He's like, I'm not fucking Jewish. It was just great. I don't know.
Wes just corrected you. Snakes are reptiles, not amphibians. Oh, I got nothing there.
Sorry, what was it?
I said snakes are reptiles, not amphibians.
Yeah.
I know, it's all part of the joke.
Yeah. I think I actually missed what I was leaning for, but it had nothing to do with reptiles, because then that would have been yeah, never mind.
You know the one says they're fucking aquatic if you throw them in a river.
They're fucking fish. Water moccasins, man.
Yeah, no, it's all good. I had kind of a topic.
What's that?
I don't know.
Wait a minute. How we never show up prepared.
Well, that could be the topic. No, I saw this guy on TikTok, and I found it actually kind of interesting. He was talking about yeah, I'll allow it. Wes said fucking rednecks.
You know you like it.
And then somebody, I don't know who Utown 369 is who turned the frogs gay.
What? I seen a cartoon. There's a frog, a rabbit, and a turtle sitting in a bar, and the frog's like, "Ribbit," and the turtle's like, "Sorry, man, he's got some bad manners or something like that." And then the next one's Ribbitch.
Yes. Yeah.
And the bunny like looks over like, "What'd you fucking say to me?"
Wes just said he's sending his California neighbors to move to Boise just for us. And then Carly,
I will make a work designated trip down there to stick my foot in his ass.
And then Carly says the topic should be about how abandoned she feels on Saturdays when we don't do this.
Oh, I know. She hates it.
We have brutalized.
I get the message, hey, you guys do the podcast? And then I have to say no. And then she's mad at me. And I'm like, fuck, my bad.
Wes is all game. He says bring it.
He's a big dude, too. I don't know. Like, I'd be a little worried. It'd be an element of surprise thing.
Yeah, I'm going to say. He's not little.
Yeah. It'll be that real cheap shot right in the back of the knee when he's not paying attention.
Oh, my God. I watched some video on TikTok, and it was like kickboxing. and like the one guy is ripped, right? He is just completely
brick shit house.
ripped, and then the other guy looks like if they trotted me out and I took my shirt off, like, you know,
he's 2 black guys.
No, 2 white guys, but they trot him out, but I'll tell you what, the dude that looked, I'm just gonna say like me, fucker could take a punch.
Oh yeah,
he went the full rounds with this guy, and he nailed. I mean, he ends up losing by decision, but you're watching him, and he's holding his own, and he throws some pretty heavy rights. Like, it was one of those. It was like he could weather the attack. Mm-hmm. But when you just looked at the tail of, like, if you just looked at him in the ring, you're like, fat boy's about to get his ass whooped. About to get his ass whooped.
Butterbean fight?
Oh yeah. Yeah, no, I watched it. Actually,
Butterbean can take a fucking beating.
He can, but he
fucking like bad motherfuckers have hit Butterbean in the face, and he's like, "That's all you got, bitch." And then fucking blam, and you're like, "Holy fuck!" The little fat guy just fucked him up.
Wes said, "At least you have your arm back."
Yeah, right. I mean, I don't have any strength in it, but
yeah, limited motion, and he overdoes it.
Oh yeah.
Oh, Sheffy says our audio is much better now. You changed some setting. Actually, yes, I think I have it figured out, and I know what I fucked up last week. Why you couldn't hear Eric and Brody very well, because
we had their mics.
I basically had their mics turned off. Wes says it's because Brody's not here that our audio's better. Ouch.
Damn.
And
damn.
Carly says she's not mad. She's just sad when we don't do it. And Kindle said it's just sad y'all make life worth it every Saturday. So,
ooh, Kindle's over there. What up, Kindle?
Yeah, Kindle's on Twitch. Twitch winds up. I don't know. It's better for interaction.
All of our TikTok family, I think, follows or goes.
Yeah, I think they go to Twitch, which is fine. And
yeah, throw it out there.
We picked a few people up because of
Kindle. You need a hat. I'll buy you a hat.
Yeah, Kindle needs a hat.
I'll buy Kindle a hat. He's got some pretty good hats.
Does he?
Yeah.
Oh,
he has a "Don't Tread on Me" hat that I think is pretty badass.
Does he? Yeah,
no,
cool. That could be good. Yeah, Wes said it's easier to chat here than Instagram. Yeah, I think it is. It's
especially with as many people pop in, and it's like ping, 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 ping. Like there's just a ton of them.
Yeah,
Somebody
pop in.
tried to say something earlier, but there's like one word answers and shit. And I'm
part of the problem is, Sheffy says, "Don't swear on Twitch for fuck's sake."
For fuck's sake.
Oh, he was saying that to Wes. That's funny. But no, we have a lot of Indonesian, Indian, Brazilian.
Oh yeah, please
we have some other nationalities that are on Instagram, and they'll pop in and they'll want to go live with you, and then they'll tell you to fuck off. They love to tell you that you're a giant pile of shit and flip you off.
Oh, Instagram's good for that. It's like,
yeah,
ping, ooba dooba popped in.
That's what made
fucking 4 of these motherfuckers, and you're like, what the fuck is that?
So now that I'm banned on TikTok, I'm just gonna say it. It was I'm gonna say my joke that got me banned. U-Town says I'm Ohioan. Okay.
Wait a minute. So you're not an Ohio outin? I don't know.
He's not an. It's
I'm
really close to Idahoan.
No, hey, stop. Quit that shit. Actually, we can make that blurring line because I'm totally fine with Wes's neighbors moving to Ohio on accident.
Yeah, that's cool. You can go.
Coming from California, they might actually do that. It would be kind of funny.
Sheffy says Mark Zuck was fucked by a horse live on stream, but he denies it. Holy shit.
Jesus Christ.
Damn. But shit, where was I? Oh,
I don't know. Oh, your joke.
Did you hear my penis was in the Guinness Book of World Records?
I did not.
Well, it was until the librarian made me take it out.
That's a page turner.
What do you mean? It was like a bookmark. Somebody said first time chat. Here's a topic. McDonald's burgers are now 1/4 inch thick and taste like bread. Are we sure they're not just bread? I was gonna say. I'm guessing they took
Holy big fuck.
What they probably are now is if you
you fucking kidding me? That's Nike sweatshop children that died and they just there you go. Here's McDonald's burgers.
Why aren't there any pregnant Barbies? I don't know, Wes. Why aren't there any pregnant Barbies?
I know this one. This one.
What?
Because Kin comes in another box.
Ah, that's right. That's right. I love that. That's funny. Comes in all her other friends too, like Skipper probably.
You got a friend in me. You got a friend in me. I fucking love that song.
But fuck, I don't even know what I say now. I've lost my way.
You told your joke and
I got to tell my joke. That made me feel good. So fuck you, TikTok. Here's my topic. So, or here's the start of
here's what was supposed to be the topic.
Well, no, it just had me thinking. So there was a guy on TikTok I listened to, and I'll get to that. But so earlier this week was my wedding anniversary on Halloween.
Yep.
Right. And so
we didn't do a Spooktober deal like we did last year.
Yeah, that's right. We didn't. We should have done something like that. Well, you were Halloweened out.
Hunting and
yeah. So and we did our
shit this year.
We did our traditional took the kids trick-or-treating on our anniversary because it's on Halloween. So
yeah.
But for my wife put up like a picture frame that had a bunch of pictures from our wedding on there.
Oh yeah.
So and this was what I say 16 years ago. Yeah. So it was 16 years ago. Well, because I feel like I'm somewhat baby faced, right?
Yeah.
But then I saw that picture and I'm like, holy shit, I was really baby faced back then.
Oh yeah.
But what really blew me away was I remember thinking how fat I was then. Like I hated it.
Right.
And this is kind of where my topic is this. I saw that picture and went, God damn, I was skinny and I thought I was fat. Like now I know I'm fat, but what I found interesting was I have a better body image to myself now. Like I'm okay with my size, I want to lose weight, blah, blah, blah. But I'm not like, I don't just sit in the mirror depressed and go, my God, I'm so fat.
Right.
Look at me.
Right.
Nobody could want me, any of that self-loathing bullshit. I'm like, look at my big, luscious boobies. Every man loves boobs. Yes, they do.
Even if they're their own.
As Carly says, it's not fat, it's dad bod. I've become comfortable with dad bod, right?
Yeah, I get that. I'm at my heaviest.
Yes, and that's hard to deal with, but I understand kind of where you're at.
It kind of hurts.
I'm gonna
move like they used to.
They don't. I'm gonna pull the age card on you here when it comes to that. You're in the beginning stages of, oh shit, my body doesn't rebound to like it used to. I can't just burn this off and be back to these things. Like
I can't just eat a fucking massive meal and then go play a game of fucking softball and be just as skinny as I was when I started the meal. Fuck no. Now I eat a fucking big old eat something huge. I'm just like, oh my God, I feel like a fucking stuck pig. Like
right.
Fucking stick a cork in my ass and roast me here.
And it'll only get worse as you get older. You'll be like, you'll hone down like your diet and you'll be like, but I ate good things and I'm doing it right. And I still gained 5 pounds.
You know who's impressive is Ray.
Yeah.
Ray's lost a lot of weight.
Yeah. COVID will do that for you.
Yeah, I'm sure. But even still, like
that's impressive, Carly. That's good.
Done super good. And you look at him, he's like, I've only gained 5, or he's like, I already gained 5 pounds back, damn it. And I'm like, 5 pounds, motherfucker? I gained like 20 fucking pounds.
Oh yeah.
like that. And I was like, whoa.
It doesn't take long. But that's what, see, and that's why I go back to this picture. So part of my goal, like before we got married, was to lose. Well, because I worked with a couple other guys and they wanted to lose weight. So we made it a challenge, right? Who could lose the most?
Mm-hmm.
Well, they both had at the time more weight to lose than I did, but I joined in. I threw my money in and whatever, because I was about to get married and I'm one of those that I need a competition, right?
Mm-hmm.
I don't do well just doing for myself. But if there's something on the line, like if I'm competing, I'm all in. I will. I need the competition. So I was like, I wanted to get down to 200 pounds or just under 200 pounds by the time.
God, if I could see 200 again, I'd be so happy.
Wes says he's down for a competition. But
yeah, I mean, too. Fuck it.
Right. And so, but at the time you have to remember I was 26 at this time, right? Okay. So that was like my height
years ago. For me,
yeah, but for me, 16 years ago,
yeah.
So it was getting back to I was still in my 20s in the realm of I wanted to be back to what I was in high school, right? You know, I would have, well, because when I graduated high school, I was like 6'2" and 180, right? And I was in fairly decent shape. So,
nice, Carly, good job.
So it's one of those things where mentally I was like, oh, if I could be back. But I remember thinking then, though, when I was 220, 225, right? I was like, God, I'm fat. I'm this, I'm that. I didn't like my body. Well, I see that picture now, and I was like, you dumb motherfucker. You probably could have pulled some pretty good tail. Like, if you would have just believed you looked good, you probably could have, like, you're a whole self-doubt.
I love that. Here's the best part about it. Like, and I've gotten a lot of ass for being where I'm at, right? My wife called me a man-o.
Wow.
But the biggest part of it is just having fucking confidence.
No, I know that's the 100%, and that's what blows me away is
like I could still right now at my heaviest B cup and everything probably go get some. I mean, it would come along with a divorce and all that shit, but you just have to be confident when you dive out there.
Right. Like now, that's the thing. Now I think the last time I checked, I was like 292.
Yeah.
So I'm literally 90 pounds heavier than I was when I got married. And I'm more comfortable in this body and more confident that I could go pick up a lady if I needed to. I'm married. I don't have to do that. But I'm like, oh, yeah, I'd be fine. But I didn't have that confidence when I was like 20 years old.
See, and that's what's funny to me too, because like I see the guys who are younger than me, and they don't have the confidence. I'm like, what the fuck is wrong with you?
Well, but I think that's so that's where this other guy comes into. It was kind of an interesting deal, and he's talking to some other guy. He's like a professional. I don't know if he's a psychologist or whatever.
Oh, is he just a talker like us?
Yeah, pretty much. So, for all you know,
professional bullshitters,
right? It could be that. Red Warrior Wolf says, "You don't know what you've got till it's gone." That is so true. It is so amazingly true. But he was talking about. And this goes into, and I'm not going to take it to like the politicalness of it, but he's talking about we're creating all these angry young men, right? And part of what he's talking about is that they become so isolated, they're alone, right? Because their view of and what they're being fed is that everybody's got to be like a porn star or a model or and not just the woman you need has to look that way. You have to look this certain way as a guy.
I don't know, man. I don't see it. I get the angry young men thing, right? Like there's a lot of that. But there was when we were kids too.
Yeah, but
I mean, we were angry little motherfuckers.
Right.
And if you don't think we weren't, how do you think we invented the game Bloody Knuckles or Quarters? Like, you know, we were angry little shits, and the best part,
but we took it out on each other.
Exactly, we don't have a place to beat the shit out of each other or get your ass handed to you behind the fucking woodshed anymore. It's all
but
gone.
That's what he's going back to a little bit. He doesn't state it like that, but it's the isolated.
Yeah, nobody says it like I say it.
Well, but it goes back to he's talking about basically you've got these younger guys and they're isolated. But I remember the same thing, and this is coming from somebody who's been with, I mean, when I think about it now, I used to, when I was like 18, 19, I was very much kind of that more needy. Like I get Brody and Eric to a degree when it comes like that. I was like the, oh my God, I'm never going to have a girlfriend. I was too shy. I wouldn't talk this.
Yeah.
I'm going to be alone forever. And I was afraid of that. Now, that being said, I have now been married for 16 years with my wife for 23.
Yeah.
Since I was 19 years old.
Right.
You know, I was so worried about having this. I'll never have this. And
right.
I've had it longer than most people have it. But
yeah.
But if I got to the ages where like Eric and Brody were 28, you know, you'd start to be like, I'm worthless. Like nobody wants me. I'm damaged. Nobody.
Yeah.
And it's kind of interesting.
No, I think that's a load of shit. I think that's society fucking you up. I don't think that's him. I think that's society playing the fucking mindfuck game on the younger men. I think the biggest part now is most younger men are supposed to have a pussy. I think that's the biggest part. If you're a younger male now, you need to cut your dick off and get a sex change because that's how fucking society is. You gotta be this.
No, you're just being extreme. We have a new person that says, hey, you guys ever think about how we are just cavemen in the world before tomorrow?
Yeah, I mean, ultimately, the Jetsons are right around the corner.
Yeah, they always have been.
Yeah. You know what made me not think about that, though?
Huh.
The fact that they made Back to the Future in, 1980-something, right?
Uh-huh.
But in 2015, they still didn't have hoverboards that actually hovered. They made it to the year in the movie, and they still... What? You just fucking sloughed off, motherfuckers? You had that many years to figure it out, and you just... Fuck this. Come on.
Right.
That's what made me think, oh, yeah, no, we'll have flying vehicles, you know, blah, blah, blah.
Red Warrior says they made jetpacks. They did make jetpacks.
Yeah, they made exploding ones too.
I mean, the idea though of the hoverboard is pretty brilliant. Like
the one we have now?
No. The one that they had there. Like how do you? I mean, being that slim down and to get it to do what you need it to do.
Yeah. No, I think it would be a feat, like a technology feat altogether. But the part for me that's like, you had over 20 years to figure this shit out, and you fucking dropped the ball.
Our noob smacker, who is hopping in on Twitch, he's got another one. You ever think about how everyone is shitting on Elon, but he is throwing a fuck you to everyone because he is progressing while everyone is worried about feelings?
Yeah. I'm with him. Fuck them all.
No, I don't.
I'm tired of feelings, man. I'm fucking sick and tired of this. Let's hug everybody and blah, blah, blah.
Yeah, but that's not what you're getting. Like, that may be what people are saying, but that's not what's happening.
Oh, dude, it happens everywhere.
No, it doesn't.
Yes, it does.
Elon's autistic. He's incapable of caring about feelings. Another one says humans need to progress. That is what humans have always done. They do, but at what point does progression lead to regression?
Yeah. I mean, ultimately, you think about it, it's the same statement of if we fail to study history,
we repeat it.
We'll repeat it. Yes.
Yeah, and we are.
And I mean, we're looking at,
and you're correct. In 1,000 years, we won't matter, Noob Smacker. But to be honest, we don't matter now.
In like 50 something, I don't think it'll mean nothing here.
No, we don't matter now. So when
that's true.
Going back to kind of what I was talking earlier, I think like one of the hardest things that for somebody like me has to deal with, because I don't think everybody carries this viewpoint, but we don't matter, period. Nothing we do, nothing we say, our actions don't matter. People go, no, yes, it does. No, not true. Because if I were to die right now, where it may be traumatic in the moment, people say, what do we do?
Right.
Nothing stops moving just because I died. Something else.
Oh, I know of a certain parts department that might come to a fucking screeching halt.
It would it would shift. Something would fill that role. Whether it be good or bad, something would fill that role in some way, shape, or form. We would fill that role.
Well, I mean, ultimately, I think the only place where it does matter is to your kids. Nobody's ultimately, as long as you're a good dad like you, nobody's gonna fill your spot to your kids, so there will be a void for the rest of their lives.
Yeah, but ultimately, they could say, "Well, that's just he's gone. That's just is what it is,"
Yeah.
and it doesn't really matter because I'm not there to do anything. It's something we've created. So that's what.
Yeah. Well, I mean, it's all a feeling. It's an emotion.
Right.
That's ultimately, yeah. I mean, it's the same thing, and everybody wants to protect all the animals and shit. But I'm sorry, when you can't stop looking at your phone text messages while you're driving down the road and you whack somebody's fucking dog, well, is what it is. I don't like it any more than the next person, but it's a feeling, it's an emotion. That's the only thing that takes.
Well, it goes back to
beating.
scared to change.
What I would tell you is the world doesn't stop spinning. Everybody's still going to keep paying their taxes. The Dow's still going to go up and down to mindfuck whoever's in and who's out. I mean, nothing's going to change. I would put it to you this way, though. How many people can just walk out on the fucking street and have a dream anymore? It doesn't fucking work that way.
Well,
there used to be a day where you could walk down the fucking street with a sign and pick up a handful of motherfuckers on your way to the Capitol building. Make a difference. Now, you think you make a difference? No, you're a turd in the punch bowl. I mean, it's everybody's the same. It's the same bullshit, same stupid stuff. I can sit here and call out whoever the fuck I want. Tomorrow, it's not going to change. It is what it is. You don't make a difference like you used to. But again, we have a much larger population. You have a ton more people worried about the shit that nobody used to worry about. And you kind of, you move on. Now, in 20 years, when they're living on some other planet, driving around in their space cars like the Jetsons, I don't know, maybe it matters that at one point in time I dropped a cell phone in a toilet and was like, hey, it still fucking works. I don't.
Yeah. Noob Smacker says he had some other funny things in here, but he comes down to we need more progressors.
Is the computer plugged in?
Yeah, you got a notification. That's all it was. And it involved Draymond Green, which I don't fucking care about because he's a douchebag. He plays for the Warriors. He's a basketball player. You wouldn't care.
Oh, yeah. No, I don't give a shit.
Yeah, no, history's only going to remember progressors. History will only remember those who had an impact one way or the other.
Well, right. You don't go to school to learn about how one person made a patent that changed everybody's lives, but we really don't give a shit because now all of our clothes come from China.
Yeah, but you can you can make the argument though that these progressors, everybody, if you want to talk about them, you can also make the argument with that is they only come from certain circles anyway, because those circles are already around each other and they foster that where it's harder for you or I to be a progressor because we don't have the platform and we don't have the circle and it's the same.
Yeah, we also don't drink the Kool-Aid and we're not pouring it either. We're kind of like spitting in the Kool-Aid. Wow. I mean, we don't tend to pick one side or the other. We kind of float through most of them.
Yeah, I mean, shitting in the punch bowl is always fun.
Yeah, fucking A, right.
We do need more, but so that becomes who wants to be the martyr. Ultimately, that's what you have to make the decision of to be. Yeah. Into that, you have to be who wants to be the martyr. Who wants to die for this? Who's willing? And I don't even want to say who's willing, who wants to, because I think the person that goes through there to make those changes or make those things is somewhere in their head has made the realization that I will die for this. I'm ready to die for this, so I will continue doing these things even if it winds up killing me. And that may be the only reason that it ever matters to anybody. That goes back to, and I know this is entertainment based, but I can link that back to the Eminem thing. Why isn't he considered the greatest rapper? Because he's alive. He didn't die.
Yeah, he didn't die for his
that's
cause.
that's the thing. Until we hit martyrdom.
Yeah, but I mean, I think to a point, everybody has to come down and realize that there's a A and a B, situation to each situation. Like every A has a B,
Well,
and it just kind of down through the list, and
but
by the time you get to the end, there's a billion of them, and you're like, fuck, I don't know.
But that's wanting to run it in a black and white world, so to speak. It is or it isn't.
Right.
You want to run it that way. Well, you don't.
I don't want to. That's how everybody runs it. That's how it's always looked at. It's either this side or this side. You're either in this boat or on this
Well, that comes to. He says in 50 years, when the current top generation dies out, we will get a pickaxe into feelings to make things start.
Are you fucking kidding me? We'll never make it into the next generation because this generation's too fucking soft to raise another generation. You fucking kidding me? They need all their parents to raise their kids for them now.
Hey, have you ever wondered if climate change is really just Mother Nature's way of weeding out the population?
Thinning the herd?
Yes, thinning the
I've
herd.
thought about
yes.
If we melt enough of these motherfucking icebergs, enough of certain countries will be flooded and they'll all die, and then we can start over.
What? Get good at your job, Case. What is he?
Huh? What?
Sheffy keeps saying something about he said something earlier about NTP, which I'm really confused. I don't know who Sheffy is. Anyway, get good at your job.
I don't know. Are you guys arguing over there on Twitch?
I think I don't know him and Westward. I don't know what they got going.
Oh Jesus. No, I've thought about it.
Okay, so Noob Smacker says, "Am I right? Like not on the left? I don't know what the fuck I am. I just have my thoughts." I see that's the problem, though. That goes into the next thing, is when everybody does this. Well, I gotta be right or I gotta be left. No, the fuck you don't. And that's the problem. Is you decide you can like things on the right and you can like things on the left.
Yeah, it's called being independent.
Yeah, like the things you
like. Both of us.
But well, right. That's to me what's more frustrating when people are like, "Well, shit." That agrees with somebody who most of the stuff I don't agree. Great, there's your common ground. That's the start of a conversation. Yeah. You find the thing you can agree on, and that's where you foster other things. And then that allows you to have the conversation on the things you don't agree on and be able to come to terms with, hey, we may just have to agree to disagree, but that doesn't mean we can't exist together. And that's the problem of where we're getting now is everybody wants a label. And they want to label everything, and they don't want to allow you to be anything but that label. Mm-hmm. And so it's just this huge division.
It's that huge thing of, well, I'm gay, so all I can be is gay. I can't talk about how straight people like straight people. I can't. Nope. I gay or fuck you.
Right.
It's either you're with me or you're against me. Well, really, motherfucker, I didn't give a shit until you came up here and got in my face and said something about it because you think I'm a straight, pretentious asshole who's going to jump down your shit.
Right.
Because you're gay. You do you, boo-boo.
Right.
I don't give a flying fuck. But it's that whole, I'm this one thing, and you're either okay with that or you're against me. Nobody's fucking against you.
Yeah, we have kind of a Red Warrior Wolf said, politicians want division. It gives them more power. And then Noob Smacker said,
gives them strength.
Well, Noob said, politicians want money.
Yeah, they want that too. Trust me. Otherwise, I wouldn't have to pay 4 fucking taxes on one goddamn apple.
Wes needs a safe space. And Sheffy says, Elon Musk is non-binary.
Damn. We got shit all over the place.
Yes. Well, what are you going to say? No,
God damn it, guys. We're trying to plug the holes in the basket. Quit poking holes in the basket.
Well, no. Politicians want power and money. The way they feel they get that is through special interests, which is then controlled by wealthy people. Actually, again, I saw a guy who I don't always like his stuff, but he has some decent stuff, and he's Gary V.
Yeah, I've seen him.
Right. He has some, but one of the cool things he was saying, he's like, here's what I don't like about capitalism. And it's like, oh, okay, where are you going? And he's like, capitalism is meant so you can basically, any of us can go make money, right? We can go do this. He says, and then you turn 70. He says, and then they turn 73 and they use all of those things to make sure, instead of the young wolf eating the old wolf, right?
Yeah.
It's the, now they've turned it against, they've used capitalism to flip it against and protect their money now. And that's all it is all of the things that these people worked for, right? When you talk about through history, people working for antitrust laws and monopoly laws and all of these things. And then now these same people made their money and they're like, oh no, we got to shut all this off. I can't have that.
Yeah. I can't have anybody overthrowing my fucking moneymaker. No, I get. Can I just say how shit of fucking political, what do they call them? Figures we have to fucking pick from anymore.
Well, yeah,
they're all fucking garbage.
Well, but they're garbage because that's the.
I'm sick of hearing, oh, but he did this, he did that, no, shut the fuck up. I don't give a flying fuck if he pulled his underwear off and threw them into the crowd. I want to know what the fuck you're going to do to fix our country, not, oh, he did this.
Yeah, but you want to know the other problem with that, though, is I want to know your actual agenda, not what you want to tell me your agenda is. Because that's what you think I want to hear.
You'll never get the actual agenda. Well, I just want to hear him stop talking a bunch of shit because none of them can back it up. I'm telling you that right now. Ain't a motherfucker in the government system can back up their own shit, but they can run their mouths for miles. And I'm sick and tired of hearing the fucking political debate be turned into some sort of like, but my dad can beat up your dad bullshit. Just fucking tell me what your plan is to fix it. If I like your plan, you might get the vote. If I don't like your plan, I'm probably not going to vote for you. But I want to hear your fucking plan. I don't want to hear about how he's an asshole.
Right.
Or she's an asshole. Or fucking it's an asshole. I don't give a shit.
Here, we'll make Sheffy happy. We just want to hear about who's doing you in the asshole.
Exactly.
And what toys they used. And if midgets were involved.
I still think that
no lube.
Biden...
no. Oh wait, here I got you better.
No. I still think the only reason Biden got elected is so Medicaid or Medicare didn't have to fucking.
Oh, right. So they couldn't. No, that's going away after midterms.
Right. Right.
Jeffy says buttered up midgets. Thank you.
Yeah.
So here,
buttered up the midgets.
So I'm gonna be horrible here for a second. So I'm at the stadium, right? I see this dude coming through. And he's obviously has some genetic issues, but he's coming through on like a rascal.
Yeah.
And straight up, dude's like little person, like on a rascal, and has some other like deformity stuff. So
I love the videos where the midget grabs like a fucking half gallon of liquor off of the shelf and then hands it to the big person, and it switches the camera around. He's like, dude, this is gonna get like you fucked up. This is a shot. Get this shit back. And hands it back to him. I'm like, what the fuck? Or the guy who's sitting there like the little midgets are throwing the spears, right?
Right.
Or whatever.
Oh yeah, and they're toothpicks. Yeah. They're doing javelin. They're throwing the javelins, and then it's the guy's got all the little toothpicks in his shirt.
In his shirt.
Yeah.
Or the one where the midget jumps off the diving board, and then all of a sudden it cuts to a guy sitting there in his glass of water and bloop.
Yeah.
And he's like, what the fuck? And he looks down at his glass of water. But you said buttered up midgets, and the only thing I thought of was, you think we could get this in like a pressure washer and just spray them down with butter?
Oh, yes. Yes, we could.
No, that's a real butterball. You've got to either read quicker or I'm
looking
down and throwing me off.
Well, yeah, it's because we have a lot going on in the chat, but now it's starting to go.
We're gonna have somebody read it off to you, like they just
it's
like a headphone stuck up in your ear so you can hear every comment go through.
No, I can't handle that. I'm in my head going, no, we're gonna steer away from politics because it's driving the political line. Yes. So
it is kind of a something to touch on a little bit, just because we're right there, we're right here. Like, it's time to go.
Yeah, Tuesday there's election stuff. I mean,
dude, I just hope that there's a certain person, one certain person, and he's actually in our local legislator.
Dude, Wes, I would fire like 3 people to make room for you to come to Boise. I'm just saying.
Who?
Wes said he's moving to Boise, and then he said turning that state blue. Yeah, man, not gonna happen. This is I don't, and I'm. Well,
many have tried, none have succeeded.
I'm fairly blue.
You know what happens to the fucking blue girl and red state stickers? They don't last very long.
Yeah. Well, but like an Idaho liberal is like most other places conservatives. So that's kind of the thing.
Yeah, that is very true.
So I would make room if you wanted to come to Boise. I would make room for you, Wes. I think we'd crush it. I don't think they'll let you out of California, though. I'm just gonna say. Oh, Red Warrior Wolf says, I want to move to America, but there seems to be a lot of turmoil. Your thoughts?
It's a dog-eat-dog world, man.
Yeah.
What I will tell you is you can be a ginger frosted snow fuck here, and it's totally fine. We'll protect you. We still have some people that are willing to join the military and kick ass for you to stay at home.
I would tell you from my point of view, we have Harry Potter as a topic. That's not a bad topic.
Except for you don't know much about it.
I've seen them all, but
have you?
Yeah, I've watched them all. I haven't read the shit.
I haven't read the shit either. I can't read.
I can't read that. Yeah,
you've seen my handwriting. You're like, yeah, I know. Trust me.
No, I just think America to the rest of the world is kind of an enigma. But as far as living here,
the drama queen, I think.
Oh no, we are
over pampered, fucking entitled little bitches.
What we are, quite honestly, is we are the mean girl.
Yeah,
instead of making it,
I still have to have. I got to put this reminder out there. We are back-to-back World War champs. Just gonna say that we may be the sassy, frassy bitch in the corner, but we will fuck you up, and then take your Gucci.
And just, I'm just, I don't know.
Totally fucked you up.
Yeah,
that was did. Awesome.
But as far as the country, are we we are not, as much as we are a democracy, we are still, we're a capitalist
progress.
No, we're a capitalist country. We're about the money. That's really what it is. Mm-hmm. It's a country that is based on, we are based on growth. We are based on money. We are based on power. But in that, where the balance has been figured out, where I would tell you we're this land of the free, where we're not free, we have the illusion of freedom.
Yeah, but I think you have that everywhere.
No, you don't.
Yeah, but there's no such thing as freedom, because freedom would imply that you could do whatever you would want without any kind of repercussion. But there's repercussion no matter what the fuck you do, which makes it to be no freedom.
Well, no matter where you're at, like, we can strip this down societally. You'll always create some form of government. You just will.
Yeah.
And then people, so when people get mad about taxes, you can say, well, okay, so if you had no taxes, mm-hmm. and you lived in a neighborhood, and you live in your neighborhood, right?
Mm-hmm.
What pays for your street? Well, if you'd be like, well, I did all the work to
individual.
Right. I put all the work into this, mm-hmm. right? And then you'd be like, no, you can't drive on my road. Well, why can't I drive on the road? Well, because I built the road.
Right.
Well, I need to get there. Well, no, I'm just saying this is the microcosm. It's then you'd be like, okay, well, you can drive on the road, but it takes me time and stuff to fix it, so I need you to pay me. You can pay to drive on the
right.
road.
You can toll. Yeah.
Yeah. Now it's a toll road.
Yep.
Or you can help me maintain the road.
Right.
Well, now you and the neighbor's like, no, I'll help you maintain it. So now you and the neighbor maintain it. The next person. Well, at some point, you're gonna get too many people in there, and they're like, yeah, no, we're just gonna drive on it. And you're like, well, fuck it, I'm not gonna maintain it. And then everybody gets together and says, look, we gotta have a maintainable road. How do we go about this? Well, if everybody pays it, now we have a tax. Well, how do we get said money? Well, every bit of this purchase goes towards this, or you know, that's how we get there.
I like the only person who ultimately is a free person is an individual by themselves, secluded from all of society. There's actually an island where they're secluded from everything, but they still have to have some sort of body government within their tribe, because that's how it rolls.
Yeah, there's a hierarchy. Somebody's got to be in there. We all.
Okay, come on. Conversation.
Yeah, you got to keep me on track. These
Sheffy
guys are throwing me
and
off.
the other three of you, shut the
got
fuck
you
up
a dollar.
for a second.
No, anyway, there are still tribes that are completely oblivious to the rest of the world. They still live that way.
Absolutely.
But
they will fucking murder you if you get near their tribe.
Yeah, because there's
a turf war, and they will not allow you on their turf. They will fuck you up.
Well, it's not even necessarily a turf war. It's something new and different.
Territory.
No, here, I'll take it, and we'll go with Noob Smacker here. It's just like aliens. If we were to see aliens, what's the first thing we'd want to do? We'd be afraid of them. So we would be leery of them, and we would possibly attack them because we'd think any gesture they made, whether they thought it was harmless or not, was an act of aggression, and we would want to kill them and take them apart and study them. Where they could make the reasonable, like if we hit the untribe, it could be like, well, they may not be the same color as me, right? Skin tone as me, but they have all the same physical features. They're just another person. That's my warring tribe. Fuck you. You don't look like me. I'm killing you.
Yeah.
You know, ultimately that's what it is.
Right. But again, the only
what if the middle finger was a sign of welcome to aliens? We're screwed.
God.
Yeah.
You
know what?
Fuck you,
Wes. Fuck off. Yes, BYU won today. Goddamn Mormons.
Brigham Young University. Yeah.
And they just go get Islanders now. That's the only reason they do so well.
Right? We need you to punch a guy.
Dude,
we can't do it.
They are, man.
God will strike us down.
You know, for being this religious school and about morals and ethics and codes and all that shit, they can be some of the dirtiest motherfuckers you've ever met.
I don't care what anybody says. Religion in any shape, form, or fashion.
It's just control.
It's just it's just a blanket statement for all of them. It's just another fucking group of crazy fuckers with the same problem.
No.
I'm not super religious. I'm a little. It's like I'm not superstitious. I'm a little stitious. Okay, but I've never bought into we all need to huddle around here and throw $5 in and fucking hang out and talk about stories and shit that nobody can prove. And here's a book. I need you to pay for that. Oh, okay.
Wes says, so Noob Smacker says, can I hop in for a solid 40 minutes to talk with y'all? And then Wes said, from midgets and anal to this shit. Noob Smacker, I would say yes. The problem with this is we
fucked the audio up.
Yes, we're technological idiots, and
you're lucky we got what we have going.
And we're actually we're actually doing a podcast where we are live and uncut when we do it. Yep. So we are just rolling with that. So we know if you're a guest, it's an in studio, but if you want to come to Boise and beyond, we're in.
Yeah. I'll pick you up at the airport.
Oh, and then Sheffy says we don't have the balls to come talk to them in Discord. No, we actually post a show. I mean, I'd come talk to you in Discord. I don't care. Oh,
Yeah,
and Noob Smacker says, "Oh, I'm actually an audio tech."
Rub it in. Rub it in. Fuck.
Well, he just said, just kidding. I was gonna say, well, we could fuck up a wet dream and probably have a couple. So, although you did get called Tom Hardy was a comment I got in on one of your posts.
Oh.
Or no, on the last post, the donkey style post.
Oh.
Yeah, I just somebody threw in their comment, low key Tom Hardy. And I was like, I can kind of see that. So
I kind of see it. Thanks, Casey. Cool.
You should appreciate the comment. He's a panty dropper for a lot of chicks. So Road Warrior says that studio looks pretty professional. This studio we're pretty proud of
on this studio, but it's not tall enough for Casey to even stand up in.
We did.
Brody ends up scraping fucking foam tiles up the ceiling every time he walks through here.
But as far as like a stage set, it's pretty legit.
We got high halfway through fucking putting all the foam up from the glue fumes. I'm really surprised we kept the pattern all the way through till we ran out of certain colors and shit. But I mean, I was impressed when we got done. I looked at it, I was like, we didn't fuck up a single one of them. Like, holy fuck.
We did pretty good for getting basically huffing high.
And that was the night we got our best moderator.
Yeah, that's how we got Carly.
Yeah.
Noob Smacker says, I'm an audio engineer, but I cannot set your shit up. I can make sounds, but not make it come through certain wires. Yeah, well.
Yeah, me too.
If I'm paying attention, I can normally get it dialed in, but as you can see how many times I've fucked it up, I'm not paying very good attention.
He tends to fuck around too much, or something will get him just jaded enough. We go down that rabbit hole, and it's like, did we pay attention to anything the whole fucking episode? And we go to play it back, and it's like, nope, shit.
Nope,
throw it away.
Up. I don't throw them away, though. I mean, I think that's the beauty of who we are.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I do have to say, I don't know anybody else. I'll call them out on this shit. I don't know anybody else that posts a podcast that doesn't have an edit somewhere.
Very few. I think we're one of the few. Well, there may
elite. Would be the correct.
I would tell you, there's a ton of podcasts. I would just.
That's true. I probably haven't heard all of them, but I know I hear a lot of podcasts and they talk and talk and talk, but you can hear subtle edits.
Oh yeah, no,
like, what the fuck was that? And I like the fact that we're raw and uncut. Yeah, Casey's reading the computer and having to deal with that, but you get the raw uncut answer. It's the same with our TikToks. It's the same with our Instagram posts. You get the raw fucking answer, whether you like it or not. Stick it in your pipe and smoke it, bud.
Yeah,
because that's what you're gonna get.
Well, and we're about kind of engagement too, or else I would just ignore the comments here and just keep going and let you all battle it out.
Oh yeah, because some of our best conversations about midgets and anal have all come from Sheffy.
Yeah, well, Road Warrior says, or Red Warrior says, there's a few that only edit out when people dox themselves. Oh yeah, that's. Yeah,
I don't give a fuck. I'll trip over my own shit all the time.
Well, yeah,
it doesn't fucking scare me.
I mean, really, at the end of the day, we haven't come up with some like crazy stalkers or anything. Although that would be a fun story unto itself. Not totally inviting it, but it would be kind of fun.
We had one that I had to tell to leave us alone.
Ooh.
It was a gal on TikTok who wouldn't leave me alone.
Oh,
I finally had to tell her to fuck off.
All right. Okay. Brock has gotten the crazies.
It was actually after a night of you being on TikTok.
Yeah, but they were following you.
Because what happened was we got banned on yours.
Oh.
And we switched to mine. She went from yours to mine. And since then, I have blocked her on both accounts. And I've had to watch out for subtle name dropped accounts because she does periodically pop back up.
Noob Smacker says, can y'all call a scam call number?
Oh my
He's
God.
like, I know y'all got one. You know,
I've got a great story about this.
Yeah, you went down the the ones I try to go after now are the ones I get in the request deals to chat, like in Instagram. I love to go down, but they all cut me off.
A lot of them now take the fun of it because it's all recorded. It's all just
no. That's why I go through the text messages, as opposed to you can tell, like the
like our
recorded
unsolicited dick pics we got.
Yeah.
Yes, I know all about fucking with people, but that one bit me in the ass.
Noobswagger says, "Call one. I throw you $10." I don't.
I do a lot of shit for $10. I'm not wasting my time calling a fucking machine to hit 150 times and get.
Yeah.
Hello, my name is Jake.
Yeah.
Fuck you.
I don't have any good spam callers, but
yeah, I don't have any either.
I had a great WhatsApp one. I was going down the road a WhatsApp. Somebody hit because WhatsApp gets a lot of scam, and they were going down the road, and I was asking them all sorts of questions and stuff like that, and they were like, and so then they tried to prey on the like, you want a relationship. And then I dropped them that my boyfriend wouldn't put a ring on it, and I lost him after that. So apparently scammers from other countries can't handle it if you're gay.
Oh yeah, no. Carly, it was not her.
I want to know, who was this person?
No, I'd have to go through and find the thing.
Kitty can't handle the part numbers. Okay. I don't know. Sheffy keeps making references to, I think, my job.
Jesus. And you have a stalker.
I must, because he actually he said something earlier, and he actually posted, and I don't know if this was legit or not. I don't know what he was doing, but he posted the part number to Dicor from NTP. I was like, what the? And so I just kind of moved on from it. I was like, I don't fucking know.
He posted one of our most commonly.
Yeah, I was like, well, and he made a reference to NTP, and I'm like, I'm confused. So
we've talked about that company before on this podcast too, though.
Oh, maybe maybe he did some research. I don't know.
No, you remember the one
my stalker?
You remember the lady or the spam deal that like messaged me on Facebook, and we went back and forth.
Yeah.
And finally, I was like, because I was trying to convince said person to come live with me, and I would take care of them, and she could live with me and my son Jacob, and then and she like turned me down, and I kept hitting her. I was like, but little Johnny needs a mommy, and I just fucking went on, and every time I mentioned the child's name, which was every fucking sentence I wrote back to her, the child's name changed.
Oh, Jesus. They couldn't keep it straight?
No, I changed it.
Oh, you changed it.
They stuck with me through the whole thing trying to get their $20 gift card. And finally, they end up backing out and just deleting it or whatever. But no, it was fun. I have screenshotted that conversation because it was so fucking hilarious.
Oh, that's heavy. Carly says she has a new stalker that keeps telling her that he's going to kill himself because she won't talk to him.
Does he want a gun? I got one. Better yet, I'll teach him how to tie a knot. I don't know how to fucking do it.
Can you change my 122-0836? Dude, now why are you giving me Cummins oil filter numbers? Okay, stop it. Stop it.
Sheffy, shut up. I'm going to send a buttered midget over there to stick a fucking thumb in your asshole.
So are you and King Wes on Discord and he's giving you this information? Or you've been lying about being, from across the pond?
They probably use Dicor over there. I doubt they know the fucking part number.
They're on Discord talking to each other.
Yeah.
What up, Watch with Wayne? Hey, guy. We are okay tonight.
Hey, guy.
Yeah, I meant to say hey, guy. Anyway, he said hey, guys, and then it in my head went to say hey, and then just started reading. I was like, oh,
hey, guy.
Yeah. We are good tonight. How is Watch with Wayne? I know he was streaming earlier.
Oh, was he?
Yeah. Nice. No, so now I know that Wes is the one feeding him all the information because they're on Discord talking too.
Oh, you ever pop your neck and it feels so good that you almost slide out of your chair, or like pop your back? Feels so good you about let go of your bowel control.
Occasionally.
I once popped my back to the point where I almost shit my pants because it felt so good.
Damn.
That's
impressive.
It was a movement.
I mean, I've had those shits where you're like, oh my God, I feel cleansed,
Yeah,
right?
You stand up and you're like, I'm a new man.
Yeah. You're like, did I just lose 15 pounds? Like,
fuck going to the gym. I'm going to do this twice a day.
Yeah. It's like, how do I make this work? No, I've been, there's a, because I go down TikTok holes, man.
Oh, yeah.
Well, there's a guy, he shows you like these stretches and things, like how to pop certain things.
I've learned how to chiropractic my wife so she doesn't go to the chiropractor. So just from TikTok, I've learned so many things. She'll even tell me, she'll be like, hey, can you move my leg and push the
have do you that done one the and one?
Pop that thing again? And I'm like, yes, I can lay down.
Have you done the pussy pop?
No, the one where you you gotta hold their knees and then
just like
just a slight little.
Yeah,
I have not tried that on her. No, I have not. I've done all kinds of hip, ankle, back, all of that, and she loves it.
Oh, well, this
only one she won't let me try is the neck thing, and I think she's worried I'm going to try to kill her.
Oh, well, honestly,
I was just popping her neck, officer. I swear to God.
When you watch those guys and they grab their head and they're like, the tweaks they give on it, yeah, fuck.
You go to the right, but I've had it done, professionally done, because my neck is fucked up, and I was like, I just need some fucking relief.
We are also streaming on YouTube. And well, Anchor is where we record, or not Anchor. Riverside is how I record all this stuff. But as far as actually streaming, just YouTube, which we don't ever get shit on YouTube, and this on Twitch. Oh, and Brock is streaming Instagram because
I'm not playing with my dilly fucker
because he hasn't gotten banned. And
I love Instagram.
I got booted off of TikTok, so that lasted all of about 3 minutes. So.
Yeah, that was a little ridiculous.
So I pay attention to Twitch after that because, well, yeah. Oh, Wes is asking what happened to your beard. That's because you trimmed it up.
Yeah, I trimmed it up.
He took the advice. Oh, yeah, Wes has a pretty good beard too. He wants to have a grow off with you.
Okay.
I was gonna say, you want a guy who likes
anything different. Just let it grow out a little bit. I haven't seen when he was here. I don't think he had.
Yeah, he did.
Did he?
Yeah, it was fairly cleaned up.
It was short though, right? Yeah. Because my problem is I'm not that person that can get up in the morning and spend a half hour in front of the fucking mirror trying to deal with shit. I'm not. I'm totally functionality. I give a fuck about looks.
Yeah.
So I walk out the door. That motherfucking thing would be all over the fucking place, and I'd get a text message like halfway to work. Did you comb your beard? No.
Yeah, that's who, Wes, that's who he's had to clean his beard up for too. Watch with Wayne said he was on YouTube, but they don't like me. I feel like YouTube, if you're not in that original streamer group, like it is now to when you're
newbies it's the capitalist thing.
Yeah,
newbies are shoved out.
They don't promote, or they don't
start our own band, guys.
Well, no, because it is that way. Because now you have the streamers on there who made it big, and they just push out all the new streamers. That's in anything new. The people who first did it, once they figured out and they capitalized the most off of it, they're like, no. Nobody else gets. We will make sure they can't get in on this.
Yeah.
I mean, part of it too, not that we do this just for our own enjoyment, but if we were doing it to make money, we'd
be snuffed out quick. And a lot of that too, I think, also is the fact that we freely talk. Well, I don't give two flying fucks what anybody thinks when I say something.
No, right? But we don't have
a lot of bearing on people.
Actually, one of the ones I found interesting, they talk about this. They've kind of talked about it. And I didn't listen to the whole episode, but I've seen clips of it. Two Bears, One Cave is Tom Segura, Burt Kreischer. Now,
yeah, but they're famous
in their own right. Yes, but from being stand-up comics, they do a bunch of podcasts. Though they're not the level of famous, though, as a lot of other people, and they talk about that. And
yeah,
they've
but
been
neither is Joe Rogan, and he's
well,
the famous podcast
he is
guy.
now, but he's been doing it a long time.
Right.
Again, Tom Segura, before they did Two Bears, One Cage, both those guys were doing podcasts and stuff. In the early, Mark Maron was one of the first ones, and he does. He was huge and still is, but now you get the other people who have a platform, like me and you, or we can't just walk into a studio and record a podcast. We had to put all of this together. Nobody's going to edit it.
We can walk in anywhere and record. Well, we're goofy enough that it fucking works.
Yeah. But
in fact, I want to do a podcast live somewhere where there's other people, because I think the fucking commentary would be great.
Well, there is actually one I follow on Instagram. They're called A Podcast But Outside. Yeah, that's the name of it. And that's all they do is they set up on the street and they just talk to random fucking people. They go to different towns and talk to random people.
See, I'm not as much the random person guy. I want to set up in like a fucking bar and just sit there and fucking have fun. As you blankly stare at the computer screen.
Well, that's because they're talking to me. They're pushing Discord very, very, very heavily.
All right, I'll look into Discord if you stop fucking.
Well, they keep throwing
off into the.
They keep throwing the link in.
This is much easier to do when Brody is here, because when you go.
Yeah,
and look at the. I can talk to somebody without looking at you like. I like your hat.
This is what happens when I have to be host, sound guy, computer guy. You know, I'm
my sound guy. Yeah, I got a guy for that.
Yeah, I'm my own assistant. Like I'm like.
Oh my god! Yeah, my tablet's not down here, so I can't look at it either.
I didn't even. Yeah, And then
I'm going back to the original.
Luckily, Carly.
To hear bullshit.
Yeah, I was gonna say. Luckily, Carly is nice enough to mod for us and keeps us out of well.
Kendall, quit playing with your willy.
Okay,
it always makes him giggle.
Oh, he's but Sheffy's like, yeah, Sheffy and Wes keep throwing in the Discord, and then Wes just called me senior life coach. Well, I'm okay with being the old man. I've come to grips with this.
Yeah, he wears a gray hat because most people see the gray underneath the hat, and it just blends in now. It's like, oh, look at that.
I know that. I love it. Everybody just talks and tells me how gray I am now. They're like, man, you really got gray.
Wow, you've grayed so soon.
Yeah, fuck you all. At least I have my hair. Beaches.
I love the fact that my beard is multicolored, right? But when I get the one like stray white one, everybody like, oh my god, Brock, you have a white beard hair, and I'm like, ooh.
Well, I do love the
Should
fact.
I freak out right now? I don't.
I do love the fact, and I am getting more white hairs in it, but my goatee is pretty dark. It's actually darker than if my hair wasn't. Hey, I have like light brown hair to begin with,
right?
But for whatever reason, my facial hair is pretty dark. So, Carly says I have it set up. Y'all just have to approve the layout. I haven't even
layout.
That's the layout on Discord. I will. Did she sent you the link and stuff? Didn't she?
Actually, I think she did. I think she sent it to me. I don't. She set it all up. She asked me if she could do it. And I said absolutely, because I'm all game to be on whatever platform. Which, look out, OnlyFans. Here comes a beard for you.
Hey, apparently, again, this comes from my TikTok hole. Apparently, there was one TikTok I saw. A lady was like, after seeing what, like, basically dad bod men charge for OnlyFans or make off of OnlyFans. I'm like,
you mean my fat ass can make some money?
Well, that's what I was thinking too. I was like, what?
Dude, the Italian stallions coming back, my friend.
Miami Dolphins rule. Oh, Sheffy.
Let's settle down now, bud.
Yeah, buddy.
You
Why
have now ventured yourself back to the minor leagues, so calm it the fuck down.
you better stick to the other football.
Yeah, because we all know that's just a joke.
We'll stick to real football.
Ooh, yes, I love it. Shots fired. Shots fired.
I mean, you can talk about maybe, I don't know.
Carly goes, I'm not managing that one, sir.
What?
My OnlyFans.
Oh.
I wouldn't dream of it. Or I wouldn't make you do that. I'm dreaming of the fucking money I'm gonna make on OnlyFans here shortly.
Sheffy says reason Yanks can't play rugby. No,
I fucking love me a match of rugby.
Well, that's because we're worried about head injuries now.
The only people worried about head injuries are the doctors who want to make the money from your insurance company. Everybody else doesn't give a fuck.
Yeah.
Coaches don't care. Players don't give a shit. Otherwise, you wouldn't have a targeting thing. If everybody was worried about their own concussion, they wouldn't fucking lead with their head.
Oh, yeah. No. Well, when it comes to that, we just want to fuck each other up.
Fucking A, right.
I don't know,
They say that, like, the most aggressive sports come from all these other countries and shit, right? Watch fucking roller derby. Okay?
Yeah.
Let's watch some fucking roller derby.
No,
Or stickball.
Yeah.
Stickball's fucking aggressive.
Well, you get to a lot of these other countries, when you get into like some of the African countries and the tribe games that they play, like
dude, penalties are punished by violence.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
Have you seen some of that shit?
Oh, dude, it's wild. Well, even some of the ones like
take sticks to each other's shins for penalties. I'm like,
well, we have MMA now, right? They do that shit in a dirt ring.
Yeah, no, No, have you seen the one where they put them in like the big bowl? It's like the walls come.
Oh shit! So you basically can't run away.
Ultimately, you're in a big walk, is what it looks like, and it's aggressive. It's bare knuckle beatdowns essentially. But we created bum fights, so fuck everybody in their taekwondo.
Bum fights. This is true.
Bum fights, man. Oh, I remember watching those videos. Some of the best shit in the world.
Dude. Oh my God, fuck Sheffy. Jesus Christ. He's like hounding the join the Discord. Like it's fucking crazy. Wes said let's go. Wes said let's go to Vegas again, and now Wes posted the Discord too, and he's laughing.
Dude, I don't know what everybody's so jacked up about Vegas. Ultimately, the lights and the shows and stuff I thought were cool. But as far as the rest of it, like, it was kind of...
You're not a gambler.
That's true. I'm too stupid to gamble. Because as much as that is...
podcast.
What?
Oh, Sheffy said fuck the podcast. It's just because he wants to go play on Discord, and he wants us to go play too. We like to podcast. This is our thing.
Yeah.
We have fun. I mean, unless...
I do have to say, though, the one guy fucking projectile vomiting straight at the ground was pretty awesome.
Dude, I love seeing the people who, like, have, like, the Gucci bag and they're passed out on the street, like, taking a nap. It's like, really? That's
I got way hammered, and I'm laying on the ground with fucking $300 purse.
Yeah. $300. Try $3,000 purse.
Whatever. I've never bought one, so I don't know what they are.
Dude, you can go in and buy a fucking $1,000 wallet. You're like, okay.
Yeah, I bought a $1,000 thing to keep my money in. That sounds
Kindle SEMA is pretty badass. It's a lot of fun, but you actually have to be part of the auto industry to go. Now SEMA ended.
Yeah, that's right. We just got Kevin back.
Yeah, SEMA ended today. Today would be the last day. Yeah. Normally, I
would love to go for us one year. That'd be awesome. But we're not going to lift a motorhome, so I'm probably not going to go. Even though that would be pretty fucking tits.
Yeah. No, SEMA's cool, though. I've got to go once. And it's...
I'm told it's a shit ton of walking, but the biggest thing for me is, like, I walk everywhere now, and why the fuck not? I've always wanted to go because I've been such a big advocate for working on your own shit and having fun and all that. But
Chevy says I have part numberism down.
good luck.
Well,
You have NTP's part numbering down. It was just fairly easy at 2-4.
I'm glad you're a quick learner and Wes has been a good teacher.
Yeah.
So now, Sheffy, you can move to Idaho, and I'll put you to work on my front counter.
Hey! No, you want to bring him over here? You can take the football guy into the back with you.
I can send Brody back up front. Then I can put the Redbeard and Sheffy together.
Oh my god, that'd be funny. For Briscoe might off himself.
Oh, right. King West, terrible idea. Eric the mute. Yes, Eric the mute.
Oh my god, that's funny shit.
Eric was only the mute because I fucked up his microphone last time.
Eric does a really good job at listening to the situation and then working around it, right? Until he thinks he's almost got it figured out. And then I say some shit that he doesn't, he like bounces off. He's like, what did you just, no, you weren't supposed to say it. Like you're going the wrong way.
I'm really wondering if I have a cardboard cutout of me in a pimp suit coming.
Oh, I'm sure you do.
Oh, fuck.
Yeah, I'm sure you do.
Cardboard Casey is pretty awesome, though.
I know, that's fucking awesome.
It's gone over better than I thought it would be. It is taken.
Cardboard Casey is fucking awesome.
It's taken.
It has scared so many people, including myself.
Wait, what? Oh, that's because it didn't exist. Wes, I have a cardboard cutout of myself.
Mm-hmm. If you go on our TikTok, he has a couple of TikToks with it, I think. Yeah. I've sent multiple pictures of it to him while I'm working by myself late after everybody else has gone home. I'm like, I don't feel like I'm alone anymore.
One day, Eric asked if he could take a picture of me. I let him, and then he turned it into a cardboard cutout. And the best part is, yes, I'm in uniform, and my arms are crossed, and I've got kind of a head back looking down on you look. And now it lives upstairs
in the loft
and looks down on everybody. We had actually a cop the other day comment that it creeped him out because he was wondering why it was staring at him.
I'm still waiting for somebody to ask for my manager.
Oh, that would be
I'm going to
great.
go get the cardboard cut out. He's like, here's my manager. You can tell him everything you'd like.
Yeah, he says how many copies he as far as I know he only bought the one, but God only knows with Eric.
There's 4 of them in his house looking out all the windows.
Sheffy says good thing you is 6 foot. I'm actually 6'2". My cardboard cutout is actually a little bit smaller than me, but
yeah.
But
6 foot was as big as they would make them.
But it's actually just more fun in the fact that so many people think it's real.
Oh, yeah.
It takes them a minute, and all the people who have talked to it, that's even better.
Yeah. I didn't think this was possible, but I've seen people talk to it, and I'm like, really? This is how fucking disconnected you are at this point?
Yeah, Wes says Pixar, it didn't happen. I can hook you up with that, Wes, here in just a second. I have pics. So, but no, I just some of the stuff. You need to talk so I can find this picture.
What do you want? What do you want from me? I'm only one man.
Oh, just you shut the fuck up.
Wait, so am I supposed to talk or am I supposed to shut the fuck up?
You're supposed to talk.
You realize that you have Wes's phone number and you can text him at any given point in time after the podcast.
No. Yeah, I have to do it now. This is because he's trying to call me out while we're doing this.
He's trying to call me out. God damn it, Wes.
Rock on the Moonshine for episode 2. I hate to tell you, Sheffy, but there's not going to be episode 2.
No, if we did episode 2 because Casey was so late.
I went to the game, God damn it. You fuck off. And they lost.
That's kind of the part that makes it a mute point.
Yeah, it's...
Had they won, I'd been like, oh, cool. But they didn't. So
I didn't drop on Dave, though. Go BYU. You know what, Wes? I'm starting to like you a whole lot less.
God.
And apparently,
Oh,
Brock,
the
you're
moments.
only entertaining if you're loaded.
Yeah, apparently. Fuck it.
Fuck.
Coffee wasn't good. Where's the booze? And we have enough down here.
Sheffy says, I'm fucking here. And we
Hi.
have our own DODF Discord, so fuck you. That's funny.
Jesus.
I love it. I'm okay with that. I like that we have a handful of people that like to interact with us. It's a good time. All right, Wes, you happy? There's your proof. Yeah. So it exists. It's a baby face cardboard case he cut out. You know,
Is that assy vassy? Is that what the fuck that says?
What?
Assy vassy.
I don't know. I'm not.
It's Ashley, but
Oh. Who's Ashley again?
she's off of TikTok, I believe. She knows Carly,
that's right.
all that.
Yeah, no, she pops into
Twitch
too, I do believe.
Yeah, I think so.
All right.
I don't know.
I don't know either.
But the name is funny to me. Assy Vassy. She said yes, LOL. I'm going to venture to say that was a hard-fought name. I don't know.
Hard-fought name, huh?
I think I would have went with Vassy Assy.
Maybe. I don't know.
I don't know.
Let's see what we can do here.
And
oh no, hold on. Sheffy has Dose of Dysfunction 22 server, which apparently has 2 online and 6 members.
Ooh. 6 members to the club.
So I have no idea how this is gonna work. I am human, fucker.
What?
Oh, now it's gonna
You're
make
a fucking robot, don't lie.
No, this is the best. The pictures. It wants me to pick Dangerous Sea pictures.
Dangerous Sea?
Yeah.
What does that mean?
It's a fucking joke.
Whoa.
Oh, yeah, no. See, I'm not doing this now because it
has an audio.
Oh shit.
Well, I can now hear somebody.
I can hear. Well, I didn't allow them to use my microphone.
No.
Oh shit! I can actually hear Sheffy. This is weird.
Yeah, dude, I don't know how to use a cell phone.
All right. Whoa. All right.
Oh, she says she's gonna change it to Vassy Assy.
Well, what do you want to talk about? Now the next question, I'm wondering.
Wait a minute, who's hearing half of it? Because if we're fucking
I don't know
for this right now,
I don't know if we are or not, which wouldn't be. I don't know. Although if this is, well, yeah, that's most days. I mean, I wake up and go.
Trust me, I get out of bed and I'm like, what in the fuck is going on?
Yeah, no shit. This is weird.
Fuck, it happened.
That kind of happens occasionally. Yeah. Midgets and
midgets, butter, and anal.
No, I don't want to finish signing up. Why does this keep making me want to finish signing up?
Oh my god, are you serious right now?
Not yet. Who is Crazy Baker 69? Is that Wes?
I don't fucking know.
Wes has a thing for 69 like you do. Oh no,
my finger. No, my I worked on farm equipment, man. My finger game is top notch, but my brain game on the phone deal here is not so great.
Yeah, my finger game's strong. No, Toyotas.
Yeah, Toyotas. Fuck Toyota. I mean, I'm not a big fan of the fucking.
Yeah, it's Toyota.
Now he's going rogue. I don't know.
You've gone rogue. You sound more confused than we do.
Yeah. Come on. What the fuck happened to midgets and anal?
I was gonna say. Have you ever had to squeeze the? Okay, midget walked into a bar.
That's a low bar.
Yeah. Would that be the same as me getting hit in the knee with a bar?
That's called a knee knocker, bro. Hey, if midgets all wore helmets, we'd have a whole lot more bruised knees.
What about back to what I was saying. A more healthy midget.
I don't think them wearing a helmet's going to change how much they eat.
Oh, that makes sense. No, I was going to have you ever had to squeeze the anal gland of a dog?
No, I shot the dog.
Oh.
Just kidding. Jesus Christ. No, I've never had this issue.
So we used. No, they do. They get inflamed and swollen. Yeah, you gotta do it or you gotta take them to the vet to do it.
I think I'm gonna walk around the dog park now and I'll be like, "Oh my god, your dog's anal gland needs to be loosened up or squeezed."
No, they have a deal in there, and yeah, it can.
I've heard of this. Yes.
Well, so I had a dachshund that had this issue, and I had to take him to the vet, and she it is the worst smelling thing in the world. Before they do it, they open up the windows and you're like, and then they get their little gloves on, get their finger in there and then squeeze it, and it shoots out this nasty, smelly pussy.
I got midgets and dog ass on Instagram.
So yeah, anyway. Another bit. What time is it there? Nice to meet you too.
I just heard some redneck ASMR.
Oh, 6 a.m. That's not too bad. It's only midnight here. So, it's not horrible.
Well, I think technically, it switches back. We actually gain an hour tonight. We could do another podcast.
No. Where you think you are. That's awesome. Wow.
So Tuesday? I don't know.
No, what I think
normal fucking thing.
I think what he's saying is you had actually have to subscribe, so you have to pay to listen to us be
right, which nobody's gonna do. Nobody's gonna pay to listen to our dumbasses. I almost wonder if that's the same thing with you put something for free at the end of your driveway, nobody will fucking take it. But if you put $10 on it, somebody will steal it immediately. No, fuck that. I might get paid to take those back. Somebody kidnap one of them and be like, nope, call them up, tell them we got $10 and a Happy Meal. Get this child out of my van.
I was gonna say I'd probably get mine back, but they'd remove the 10 that was pinned on it, and they'd be like, "Here's 100 to take them back."
Exactly. I got one of them that's easy to steal because he's in a fucking, he's in a fancy little car seat. But the second he gets away from mom, holy fuck, it sounds like somebody let loose a fucking hand grenade. He starts screaming. I guarantee you they make it fucking 10 feet, open the van door, put it back on the sidewalk. I never said I like Zuckerberg. Fuck.
I'm just trying to get to 10,000 followers on TikTok so we can actually.
You're not going to do that with 3 minutes in band. And we wait. That's like double the time it takes me to get stuff done. Dude, his laugh is great. I'll give him that. Holy shit.
Oh, it's probably because he's
I mean, hey, everybody can try. Trust me, you're not going to want to hang out with the kids. They're kind of sketchy.
The kids are good, but I guarantee you couldn't handle my wife. So
yeah. You know what's funny is everybody says that. I've seen it.
No, it's not fragile. I'm just telling you now. She's not for the faint of heart.
Oh my god.
No. Dude, my wife is a hell of a cook. I'll tell you that. But
I don't know if mine's ever made goulash, but she can cook some pretty good stuff.
Mine has.
Has she?
Yeah, an actual like something from her grandma, a real goulash recipe. It's actually really fucking good.
Then the statement fits, I guess.
Oh, you wind Brody up. I think it's fucking hilarious.
He fucking hates all of our he hates like all of our our moderators and our constant fans because they always talk about the shit that just binds him up.
Oh, he's easy to wind up though. I mean, that's just
all you got to do is
is
like say squeezy cheese or fucking fucking simultaneously.
First thing we need to invent: squeezy cheese flavored lube. Well,
lube.
It's
fucking
just,
love lube.
I think for Brody, sometimes he wants the I don't know, a different type of.
I think this next time we let him start the whole thing. We just all right, Brody. Here you go. Here's the reins. Let's see it.
Oh, he could do it. He'd have a topic. He actually had one the once.
Yeah, I'm not saying he couldn't do it, but it would be funny to see where it goes.
Oh, yeah, that's true.
Because we'd have to cut everybody out. We'd have to cut Carly out, Sheffy out. I mean, everybody. We'd have to cut them all out and not read their comments just to see where he wants to go with it. At the end of the hour, be like, okay, that was fucking boring. By the way.
Damn. You never know. It could go well. You don't know.
This is true. We haven't tested the theory yet. So
say I'm not.
See, and that's what's funny. I mean, Brody's a gun nut.
Well, Brody's not here tonight. It's just me and the redneck.
Yeah. Yeah, Brody's definitely a gun nut. He
yeah, hardcore.
I mean, he's not he's not the gun nut that has like all of the guns and like has all these different types and what. He more focuses on the ones that he likes. But yeah, he can tell you quite a bit of shit about certain different guns. I mean, he's kind of all about that. He couldn't fix his truck to save his life, but
oh
fuck, here we go. Active shooter.
No, I called him an active shooter one day, and
We've done it
like,
twice,
yeah, I was
and
gonna
he's not
say,
a fan.
it melted him down pretty good.
He got mad at me. I was at our county fair, and he was at home, and we got locked in the parking lot because there was a shooting in the parking lot because some dumb redneck and his brother got in a fight and whatever. So accidentally discharged a firearm, shot himself in the foot. Well, I hear that there's been a fucking shooting at the fair, and I'm trying to get out of the parking lot. They always target the Rangers. Dude, fucking Ranger drivers.
Nothing's better. A Ford fucking Ranger.
A Ford fucking Ranger. And so I called him and I was like, "Hey, are you at the fair?" And he's like, "No, why?" I was like, "Well, because there's an active shooting going on." And he's like, "You fucking dick." He was so fucking mad at me. He held that one against me for like the whole week.
Yeah. You can't. I mean, I don't totally blame him, but it's funny. See, I can see Brody being the bougie gun guy, though. No, I got this from a special dealer in Indiana. There was one left. And now I have to put a different trigger mechanism in it and do a couple of things here and there. And he'd be like this spiffed out fucking top of the line fancy gun. Not the, I bought this one down there in the Walmart, greased it up real good, threw a couple of boxes of shells in the pickup. We're going to go shoot it later, but, hey. Dude, I had a dude once when I worked in the gun department at Walmart. So I have actually.
You worked in the gun department?
Mm-hmm. I worked in sporting goods when
Back
I worked
when
at
it was
Walmart.
Okay, too.
Yes,
shit.
I have sold guns. I sold a whole lot of 12 gauges. No, they actually.
I love how everybody thinks in America we hand guns out like it's here you go. You're the 75th customer today. Here's a shotgun. I've seen a couple of memes like that though recently where it's like outside of America and everybody's walking around with a knife in their hand above their head.
Right.
And then they're like inside America and it's like people standing there with fully automatic weapons just firing them into the sky and I'm like, yeah. Jesus Christ.
No. Yeah.
Get to the job. That sounded like an A12, but yeah.
Right.
I love watching Terry Crews in that.
That's funny.
Yeah, Terry Crews is a fucking awesome dude.
Oh,
but
he's so funny.
For being an actor, like I think if he walked up to the door, I'd probably shit myself and be like, "Oh fuck."
He's actually a really amazing artist.
Look, it works. See, works just fine.
I don't know. Porn? No.
It would be pretty funny. Oh yeah.
Well, what I'm wondering is through this. Oh shit! I just turned off Discord. I think I gotta go back.
We kind of need to end it. We're a little long.
What I'm curious of since I hopped off Discord, they can't hear it. Okay. All right, I can hear them again. But Sasquatch. I'm what I'm curious of is if you can hear hey Carly, can you flip over to YouTube? Maybe if you can hear him on YouTube. Well, if it pays enough, I suppose.
Depends on who you're asking, I guess. Huh?
Okay. But what I'm wondering is,
God.
since we can hear you, I'm wondering if we can hear you like in our stream.
That's
also
Casey's like most favorite birthday present. I can't smash his shitter seat, his shitty dream catcher.
No, man, that's pretty amazing. That was fairly thoughtful. Well, because
yeah, so we're just sitting here talking. Everybody on the outside,
yeah,
like,
everybody's
what
like,
the fuck?
Who the fuck are these guys?
Who are they talking to? You have to change the name of the podcast to two fucking guys talking to someone else.
Yeah. Well, so what I have to figure out is how we yeah. Well, yeah, you've got
old bullshit. I don't know.
No. I mean,
I think it's all new. Look at my fucking smile, motherfucker. I don't got. Come on.
No, we're not using. Isn't that like the open source? So we're not. We're recording through Riverside.
Yes.
And yeah, no, I get you. But what I'm wondering
Riverside was a shithole. I've only been to California like twice, so I don't know. Yeah, I've asked Brody.
Well, Sheffy, what do you sell for a living? Because we all sell something for a living. You said, well, hey, fuck, if you can make money off of them, more power to you. Fat.
$5 handies behind the dumpster. Here we go. The labor's cheap. It's a bug assault.
Yeah, it's not a Nerf gun. Though. That's because it's fucking cold now. Yeah, I will have to. I'm not using OBS, so I will have to figure out how to get this into our recording. Well, I'm not. It ain't gonna happen tonight. I can tell you that much.
What are we running on? Like 2 hours now?
Yeah, we're 2 hours. Oh, I'm game. Let's get on that plane.
We currently have an open mic.
I was gonna say.
I think I need to get another mic stand though. That sounds about right.
Well, I guess.
I mean, hey, they've smuggled worse things into this country. So,
how do...
Yeah,
that's going to go poorly. I can tell you that right now. That's going to go poorly.
It would be bad. No, I can't spell. Mm-hmm.
Oh wow.
Yeah, I just got the hey sexy.
I guess I don't know how to get you guys. I can hear you, but I don't know how to get it into our.
I know my ABCs, all 24 of them.
Where would you're
No,
killing
nobody?
me here?
Didn't get anybody on that one.
I'm
I am I am a native Idahoan where we are 48th in the educational system. So, you know, I mean, hey, doing pretty good for being 48th dumbest person on the world.
Okay.
Okay, shut her down. You're trying too hard. There's smoke coming out of your fucking ears.
Yeah, it
I'm
is.
done watching you top of your hat. Like, come on, let's go.
So I'm gonna
Shit or get off the pot.
Well, I don't know how to do it. I'm toast. Okay, there's a speaker. There's
Oh,
the
dear God.
input.
Sorry, everyone. I don't think you'll listen to the show, but yes, he's not going to hear your side of it.
Well, the input just I don't know how to do this.
We have a OBS genius at work, though. You could probably ask him. He could probably walk you through it.
So basically, what you're telling me is I need to record through OBS.
No, it's not Eric.
It's not
muted.
Eric the muted.
No, there's another guy. One of the guys at work actually streams a bunch of video games, and he is pretty. I know he uses OBS to stream all of his video games and shit. So he could probably walk us through how to do it, and it'd be pretty quick and simple.
Yeah.
But we're having a ton of dead air here, and you're really not putting in, and it's not doing well, Casey. So,
well,
we gotta
Sorry, I'm trying to be the everything here.
Yeah,
and
but
I'm dying.
We're trying to change something mid stride. It doesn't work.
Well,
Carly, baby shark, do.
Yeah. No. I'm gonna kill the podcast. Basically, it'll still leave us on Discord. I bet we'll still be able to hear you, but for at least a few minutes. But it won't. It'll dump Twitch and YouTube because they're streaming through Riverside. And if I knew how to link all of this up through Riverside to where we could get the Discord chat in, then
motherfucking sick of these motherfucking snakes on this motherfucking plane.
But that's really the big key thing that I'll have to figure out. I will try to figure it out for next time. Okay. I know. Either that or you can figure it out and we'll just join in. All right. Do we need to do a would you rather?
We can.
Are you what? Okay. Do you have one? Come on, Sheffy. What do you got?
We're asking him for a would you rather? We're totally fucked now.
Oh, no. He'll come up with it. Oh, on the spot. Are you gun shy? I don't care.
Oh, I've heard this.
Okay. All right. I will
dropping back and bouncing out.
Well, I'll repeat it. So if you were an inch into your mother and your father was an inch into you, would you move forward or backward? Which way you going?
I'm dropping back an inch and bouncing out to the right because inch is all I got, so I'm not going forward any further.
I'm a giver, not a taker. I was gonna say you've already breached the dam. You might as well.
Yeah, you're already half fucked.
Yeah, I was gonna say. That means you're half fucking. There you go. Franken beans. Franken bennies.
Franken bennies. No,
well, you probably need some bennies to get everybody to agree to even start that one.
This is my question. I mean, this would you rather provokes the question of how the fuck did we get here?
Right? like
what kind of fucked up bus ride are we on?
Yeah. All right, son, get in the middle here.
Yeah.
That's true. That's true. Well, there's a good question. Chefy, how did you stumble upon us? That's a great question.
Waiting. You mean we've shat the same diapers?
I don't think you'd probably go that route, but there's a similar sense of humor, I would imagine.
Safe in the garage. It's in the driveway.
I was going to say, we can probably accommodate all of those things.
I say we can handle just about all of that without going about 20 minutes from the house.
Yeah.
I mean, fucking the liquor cabinet we got in the basement now is pretty...
We'll be here.
Yes, I'm here all the time.
All right. Well, I'm at least going to wrap up the podcast. I won't close the Discord. All right. I'm going to call this one to a close. Thanks, everybody, for listening. Come check us out. And as always, we appreciate you all. Good night.